All right, here we are. Hello again to some of my old friends, and hello to some of my new friends. Um, Lately, I've been doing a lot of streaming on Fortnite. I picked up a lot of new subscribers, which this might not be what they're looking for, but this is the views of a 65-year-old man. For those of you on Fortnite that have asked, are you really 65? No, you're not. I think they have a hard time believing that I'm still playing crazy video games. Um, I'm not real good at it. I can hold my own, but like anything else, when you get older, the reflexes and sight and just isn't as good as what it used to be. Anyway, the name of title of this video is "Flame This High," and the reason that is because my dad used to people talking about things that bothered him, complaining, and it used to be, I haven't heard it in a long time, but somebody would say, you know, it burns my ass, and they'd give their opinion on something crazy, and my dad would say, you know what burns my ass? A flame this high. And it's always stuck with me, and it's something that's not, I guess that's a something that's not said anymore. I don't know. I haven't heard it in forever. I guess he was the last one that I really heard it from. So, morning coffee. One of the things that on my mind that's been kind of irks me every morning is, well, the mornings I go to work, I work 4 days a week at Long Dog Riviera. Going from being running a restaurant for a long time, from just being a prep cook and dishwasher. And I sit back and laugh at the managers and to myself that God, I'm glad I'm not doing that anymore. All the BS they put up with. Here's to all the restaurant managers out there that put up with a lot of crap every day that people don't realize. So, back to where I was at. Going to work, I go on I-95 for a period of about 10 miles. And it's just aggravating as hell. Number one, getting on the highway. I don't know why people don't realize that you're getting on a road that has cars that are going at least 70 miles an hour. A lot of them going 90. The average speed is probably 80. And you get behind a car that's doing 50 and wanting to get on the lane to get on. And I can't believe there's not more accidents than there is. It just aggravates me every day that I get on there. I'm so happy when I get on the ramp and there's nobody in front of me. They make the ramp about a quarter mile long so you can get up to speed of the traffic and get right in the flow of it without being a problem. But I don't know. I can still remember driver's ed, and that was 50 years ago. Getting on the interstate on I-65, and you get on the flow of traffic. My dad taught me how to driving all the crazy traffic on the Dan Ryan Expressway. And I'll never forget the first time that he let me drive getting on that, and he's like, just step on it. You get up to their speed, they'll let you in. And, that's what you got to do. You got to get to the flow of traffic. My God, one day I'm going to take a video of me driving to work, and that's one of the things that you'll hear me cussing about, people not knowing how to drive. Anyway, I was talking about doing a lot of streaming of Fortnite lately. I got up to 122 viewers. Before I started to stream a couple weeks ago, I was at, I don't know, I think, not viewers, subscribers. Speaking of which, if you haven't and you're watching this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. If you're on Facebook, hey, do me a favor, go to YouTube and check out the video on Big Strike OG and hit that subscribe button. I'd love to get enough subscribers to where, although I enjoy my time at Long Doggers, I'd rather sit home and make videos or go out fishing and make some fishing videos, which it's been so damn hot lately. I haven't been able to do that. So, but on what I was getting to was Fortnite. It amazes me how many people, kids around the world, play the game. I've got one subscriber and a Fortnite PlayStation friend from Greenland, and I've had kids on there from the Middle East, India, Italy. The kid from Italy spoke no English. Where else have I had? Canada, which doesn't seem that far away. That almost seems like part of the United States. Every once in a while, I get somebody on that just speaks Spanish, and it's like no habla. And so it gets kind of rough with not being able to speak and them to understand you and you understand them. But that's my Fortnite experiences. The other video game I play is NBA 2K, right now 22, soon to be 23. And the kids in there also can't believe when I ask, well, not when I ask, they'll say, you must be at least 40. And when I tell them they get sick of how old I really am, they, most of them get a new attitude and kind of treat me with respect instead of calling me names and telling me I can't play and stuff. Grew up in Wheatfield, loved playing the game of basketball. We always played somewhere. I was never any good at it. Always too short, too fat, couldn't jump. But I enjoyed those times, playing up at the court, 2 o'clock in the morning, turning on the lights and shooting hoops. Crazy times. Wouldn't trade the times that I grew up in the 70s for anything. I think those of us that grew up during that time, the 60s and 70s, we got to consider ourselves very lucky because the way the times have changed, I don't know. maybe every generation says the same thing, but I think the time we grew up in was probably the best ever. Just the things that were going on, it was simpler times, although at the time we thought it was moving ahead, changes and things, but it was simpler times. Gas was less than $1 when I first started driving. I think it was 28 cents, and then we had the oil shortage of 74. We were running out of oil, but once the gas prices got up over $1, it's a miracle. We found more oil. That's the way it seems. That's a standard now that we can find more oil. Oil's always been an issue, and there's a shortage, but yet there's always plenty. One day that line's going to come true that there is no more. We tend to abuse and use everything. One thing about these gas prices back up over $4 a gallon, you can blame who you want, president, politicians, Putin, whoever. Well, one thing I did see a headline in the Wall Street Journal last week, I think it was. Oil companies have record high profits the last quarter. Oh, it's amazing that we're paying so much for oil and their profits just keep going up and filling their pockets. The old saying of the rich get richer, and it seems like they take full advantage of us. Just the crazy things going on around the world is another thing that's been on my mind lately. Ukraine and Putin, and now China and North Korea are kind of getting buddy with Taiwan. God, I remember growing up as a kid in the 60s and talking about being scared of the nuclear bombs that and I can remember doing a drill at one time in class that instead of doing a tornado drill, we did a nuclear bomb drill that you got down in your chair, put your head between your legs, and hunker down under your desk. It's crazy. It's times we grew up in, and I think once again it's worse than what it was then. I mean, you got some crazy world leaders that have the power of pushing a button, and hopefully it doesn't happen, but I almost think in our lifetime something crazy like that's going to happen. I figured I got maybe 10 good years left, and God, it just seems realistic to me that one of these nuts is going to decide that it's time to do that, whether it be Putin or the moon or however the hell you say the guy from China, XI, I don't know. And why do they want these little countries? China wants Taiwan back. Russia wants Ukraine. I don't get it. guess it's not up to me to get. So, um, you know, it kind of brings me to at work we have country Thursdays in the morning. We turn on the music gets played to country music, and there's a song out there that I think the line fits it best. God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. Um, to me, that kind of sums up life in the world today. The crazy part is absolutely the truth. Uh, and the other thing that really kind of is on my mind, and um, I don't know if it worries me or there ain't much you can do about it, but you know, I know when they started coming out with this global warming that was all political, that people trying to make money, and I think it was Bob Dole that, or I'm not sure, I don't remember. The memory's gone. There's like a lot of things. So, who wrote the book on the global warming and how we have to change things? A lot of the talk was, oh, he's just out promoting a book, and that's not really true. And we're finding out that it is true, whether we caused it or not. And my opinion of it is that, yeah, we probably caused a lot of it, but um, this planet has been changing throughout its existence. Um, we have proof of that. That once where I'm sitting and talking was once covered by water. Uh, why they think that it's going to stay the same and how it is just because we're so-called intelligent life is here and figured things out, it's still evolving and changing, and it's going to. Um, the ice caps in the North and South poles are melting. It wasn't too long ago I heard that somebody in Kuwait or one of them, Dubai or one of them rich countries over there, it's got all the oil that they were toting the iceberg from the South Pole to from Antarctica up there that they could use for fresh water. What do you think that's going to do? I don't know. That they're disappearing and melting, and now we've got a severe drought throughout the world. Um, I understand the Midwest and the middle part and eastern part of our country isn't so bad that we've been getting plenty of rain, but out west the lakes are just unbelievable. Just reading that China is having the same kind of drought that we thought there was problems with getting product and stuff from China because of COVID was bad. And they're saying that it's going to get even worse because of the drought. They've shut power off to cities and areas because they don't have the water in their reservoirs to generate the electricity. Um, Parts of Europe, same problem. Uh, how long before out west before they don't have water to irrigate plants? Seeing the thing that the latest shortage it's going to be is going to be ketchup and tomato products because California produces 96% of the tomatoes we use in the United States. 96%. Um, not so much the tomatoes you find in the grocery store that you buy. It's the ones that make those canned tomatoes and the tomato sauces and ketchup. And what are you going to do without ketchup? And the price of ketchup going to go up sky high? That's crazy. Are you going to have a burger or fries without ketchup? Come on now. And the other thing that amazed me, the video showed the Roma tomatoes in the supermarket is being selling for 99 cents a pound, and the interviewer was asking, he was interviewing a grower, and he asked, well, what do you get paid for the tomatoes? And they get 5 cents a pound. That's what the farmer gets. It starts out at 5 cents a pound. It just amazes me that how much the middleman gets on all this for doing nothing more than BSing on the phone and negotiating prices. And then everybody gets their little share, and there we go. We're up there getting now paying 2 bags of groceries is $100. And that's what, I remember going back to that simple time that where we lived. You'd go to the grocery store once every week or 2 weeks we'd go to Valparaiso, Valpo, and it'd be, it'd be $100, and hell, you got 2 weeks of groceries. Now $100 gets you 2 days of groceries. I just want to get on and post my views on a few things, and I think I'm going to do this probably once a week, and hopefully get some of you to react and comment, and we can BS back and forth, and let me know how you feel. And remember, if you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe button so this old man don't have to work so much. I would appreciate it. Looking to get 1,000 subscribers on this thing, and I'm going to be doing a few other things, so look for me. Say hello to all my old friends out there. It seems like the older I get, the more I think back to those simpler times and what good times we had back then. Well, time to go to work. Peace out to everybody. Can't even do that anymore. Fingers don't work so well. And y'all have a great day and a great week. And until next time, God bless.